A real quick look at my new Android radio I got for the car. I had a Windows radio before, which was fine, but I use so many Google services that it really makes sense to go with an Android-based system. So everything is native, syncs right up. You'll see here automatically, just on the starting the car up, it'll automatically boot into my calendar, which is very useful because what I can do with that is if I have a job, I can link right to the job just by pressing the hyperlink in the Google Calendar, and it'll bloop, run me right to where the job's at and tell me how long it's going to take to get there and turn-by-turn directions, all that good stuff. So brief look at the system here. So the top mode here seems to remember whatever you were doing last. So I had it Bluetooth synced to my phone. You can, of course, use your phone right from the radio, hands-free. It's got all your contacts, but I also stream content from my phone. So that's that mode. We can go over here to music, and it'll stream from the SD card. So that's pretty straightforward there. It'll, of course, do things like radio. If I go to home, down at this bottom bar, you've got things like radio, which let me mute because it's going to be static. I don't actually listen to the radio anymore, but it can do it. Everything does link into your display up here, so it'll tell you what channel and station you're on, and that changes. So if I go back to Bluetooth, for example, you can see it'll switch the display up there, which is a nice feature. Just some of the apps I use on a daily basis. Rat Poison, that's my podcaster. I listen to a lot of podcasts on the road. Raindar is radar, GPS-based radar. Gas Buddy tells me where the nearest, closest gas and best gas price is. And so voice search works just like you'd expect. PC Specialist, Palm Coast.
Here is PC Specialist.
So that's pretty slick, works quickly and smooth. Speaking of performance, if I go to, for instance, YouTube, this is all streaming, directly through the radio itself. We all know how YouTube works, but I'm just kind of scrolling to give you an idea of the performance. It's, full screen and smooth performance. And works just like it would on a phone. It's basically a tablet and your radio combined, but because it's Android based, if you use a lot of the Android services like I do, it's really worth it. The performance, the Windows Phone, it wasn't that bad actually, considering its age. The performance was pretty decent. It's really just the integration of the Android content, being able to run apps directly from in the radio, like YouTube, for example, instead of having to try to stream them through the phone. It just makes it a lot more convenient. I've got Torque, of course, OBD2 diagnostics for the car. The engine's not running, so I guess that hasn't synced up yet. But it'll give me real-time data from the car. And there's a lot of apps in here that I just got it today, so, but there's a lot of other things that I haven't even looked at yet that it can do. And the Play Store is the official everything Play Store, so all your standard apps you can download right into your phone. I keep saying phone, into your radio. So overall, I'm happy with it. Everything I've tried to do, it has done perfectly. I haven't had any trouble with it at all. And the steering wheel controls do all work. And like I said, everything syncs to the built-in display. Oh, with the exception of the clock for some reason. So there's the real time. If the car clock is off, I haven't had time to look into that. It's a minor thing. But all the other features seem to work. It sounds great. Played music. It doesn't have a full-blown equalizer, but it has enough control to, you can probably get it pretty close to what kind of sound setup you want. So that's it.